We've made it. Well, it is the final form time and my final bit of tutoring with you guys. What can I say except well done. From meeting you in September, a bunch of scared looking young people with Jake tripping over his enormous backpack, me printing out at least 3 new timetables every day because they'd been misplaced, going to wrong rooms, forgetting books and so forth, to where we are now. The term GOAT, aka the greatest of all time, is not used lightly, but you have lived up to it. I've loved teaching you, those of you who I've taught this year, and I've loved seeing your work. Ollie, your amazing pictures. Lily, the queen of performance art. Ollie S, your World Book Day door, and so much more. Those of you also who witnessed and subjected the Foreign Secretary of the United Kingdom to his most terrifying questioning ordeal yet, and so much more. I could go on all day. Well done, a summer well earned. A quick note, do remember some of the support networks that are available to you should you feel like you need to talk to someone are worth taking note of. This includes COOF, an online counselling and support group, and also don't forget Childline, numbers there on the screen. You've got Young Minds as well. If you need to talk to someone who is qualified to talk to young people. Stonewall, if you want to talk to someone surrounding LGBTQ+ related issues. Beat Bullying Cyber Mentors, or if it's a police related issue that you need to talk to about, then CEOP, although of course if it's an emergency, 999. But nevertheless, we have a very, very important item on our agenda, and that is the final teacher challenge. And who better to take part in the teacher challenge than your head of year, Mrs. Edmonston. So take it away, Mrs. Edmonston.
Hi guys, Mrs. Edmonston here. Mr. Hunter has very kindly requested that I take part in one of his quizzes for this week. So here we go. And can I just say, first and foremost, I probably won't fall for this again, because why would any history teacher give me a geography question? I don't know. I've got absolutely no idea where in the world this flag or its capital would be. All I can think is that it's somewhere very, very hot. And that's as far as I've got with that one. I have to pass, sorry. Oh, a word scramble. Okay. A series of large pictures representing a continuous scene. Continuous scene. So photography, large pictures, a continuous scene. Well, I do know that if you take a picture on my camera, you can press a special button that means that it takes, I think it takes all different pictures at once, and then forms a really long, large scene. So I'm wondering if that's what it refers to. Matnyaur. Okay, so what's it called where you put all the pictures together though? Panoramic? There's no ick. Panoramic. Panorama. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, maths. Assuming there's no new techniques in maths that I'm not up to date with, I think this goes in the order of the question itself. So I do know that 40 divided by 10 is 4. And then I think you just add that to the 25. So I'm going to go with 29 for that one. Fairly confident, I reckon. Brain teaser. It's the last day of term. Okay, teasing my brain. How can you use the letters in new door to make one word? One word out of that. So it's not wardrobe, wooden, wooden, W-O-O-D. It's not E-R-N, is it? Wooden. Orden. Is that the actual words one word? O-N-E. O-N-E. One word. It's one word. It was a trick. Oh gosh. Name the element P. Potassium? P. Potassium's the only one I can think of that begins with P, but I do know there are some where it's a bit of a trick because they don't always necessarily begin with the letter that is at the beginning of the word. So potassium. Is potassium an element? I feel sorry for all you guys having to learn so many different subjects. I'm going to go with potassium.
So that concludes Mr. Hunter's teacher challenge. So let's see how the table has worked out. Now Mrs. Edmonston just got 3 out of 5. Let's see where that put her. Suspense is building, suspense is building. No overall winner. Congratulations to the joint winners of the Teacher Challenge, Mr. Dower, Mrs. Darby, Mr. O'Connor and Miss Armstrong. However, I do note that no member of staff got 5 out of 5. Yet I have heard from some of you that you have managed to get 5 out of 5 on some of these. So really, I think the winners of Mr. Hunter's Teacher Challenge are actually the members of 7AGH who ever managed to get 5 out of 5. Well done, guys. Although maybe we might have to think about some kind of playoff when we get back into school. Watch this space. But that's it. It's time to enjoy your summer. Quickly, before I go, a few words of thanks, if you'll allow me that. The amazing Year 7 leadership team of Mrs. Edmonston and Mrs. Cole for supporting us teachers as well as you students and keeping us all on our toes. To every single one of your parents, guardians, siblings and anyone else who's played any role in your education, not just in lockdown but throughout this year. It's been an absolute honour and it's been lovely to getting to know so many of you. And thank you so much for supporting us staff and giving us the privilege of working alongside such fantastic young people. And finally and most importantly to you, 7AJH. The last time I'll ever use that word letter combination in the present. What can I say? What a year. I joined the school the same time as you, and believe it or not, I went through many of the same things you did. Whether it was getting lost around the school, trying to figure out my logins, losing my stationery, trying to remember names, and so forth. Starting in a new place is very rarely not a bit strange, as I'm sure you can relate to. But as you've found, when you work alongside people who make you laugh, who challenge you, and who can totally disarm you with a single comment when you're at your most stressed, it makes it so much easier. Have an amazing summer, but before I send you off, there is just one last item on the agenda. Mr. Hunter's joke of the week, joke of the year, whatever. Here we go. Right, so a bear walks into a shop and says, I would like some milk and some eggs. The shopkeeper responds, why the long pause? The bear replies, I don't know, I was born with them. Anyway, I'll see you in September as 8SMD. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.